We welcome you to the start of our webpage at Hillcrest Methodist Church. We are in South Africa, and it's just good to have this opportunity to speak to you. We are in our church calendar on the eve of what is a very important service in our church, and that is the Ash Wednesday service. And we look forward as a church to celebrating the process of Lent with our own people of faith, and around the world we share that tradition with many others as well. Lent is an interesting season for Christians. There are many festivals in the Christian calendar that are perhaps more celebratory and just really touch on the joy, whereas perhaps Lent in preparation for what is the most important season, that of Easter and Resurrection Sunday. Perhaps that is an opportunity for us as people of faith just to touch on some of the deeper issues of our faith journey. For me, Lent reminds me that our faith is to be something that goes deep into my soul and into my own journey. It is an awareness of much of what I do is superficial, and a desire to move away from the superficial and to live into the fullness and the depth of God's plan for my own life. I know there are many different angles to Lent, and I trust and pray that as you journey through this season, that you find out what God is saying and speaking into your own hearts. I was reminded of an illustration today of William Barclay tells of being a young boy who was messing around with friends, and they changed a signpost on a road to point it in a different direction. And he said as he reflects back on that experience, he wonders sometimes how many people were led in the wrong direction because of the fact that they changed that sign to point in a different direction. I think sometimes in our world we follow signs that don't point in the right direction. Lent really calls us to look to Christ, to take that journey with Christ, a difficult journey, but to make sure that where Christ indicates for us to go, that we find the courage and the strength and desire to follow along as well. I bless you as the pastor of this church and wish God's blessing on you for this season.